Welcome on in, big shots. You are one of many big shots that are also a part of this stream. Welcome on in. Hello, everyone. Hello. You are all beautiful. Don't forget that. You are all beautiful. You are all loved. Remember these words when you feel down. When you're feeling down and you've had it quite enough. I don't remember the words, but I remember the song for Monty Python's Flying Circus. The whole you're just a minuscule little dot on the planet that's revolving around the sun. I need to get those words one of these days. That was from The Meaning of Life. Beautiful? I'm always beautiful. They locked me in a beautiful once. There was rats. Hello, Armoroid, Crow, Cody, Karma. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're enjoying your day today. Hi. How is everybody doing? It's a bit of a cold one. Not super cold, but it's a bit of a cold one. Hey, Kyra, welcome on in, friends. I hope you're enjoying your day. Today is Wednesday, time to come back from my hiatus and start streaming again. I have been working on the secret project a little bit last night. I worked on it a bit. The problem is there's an issue. I fixed several other issues. There's just now one issue that's in my way. I'm gonna have to work on it more. And I've been working on two videos. My friend is working on one, and I am working on another, and I'm hoping to get both out soon. Oh, I'm sorry, Crow. Oh, secret projects. So I can't talk about the super secret project. I can talk about the videos. Currently, I'm working on, thank you for the pets, by the way. I'm working on the Kletka video. Currently, I'm the one working on the Kletka video. I have all the footage. I'm trying to whittle it down to make some funny stuff. In fact, I have it open. Probably should close that. The only problem is that my software keeps lagging and it's making it really hard to finish because I'll be into it and then all of a sudden it'll lag and it's very off-putting. It sucks. But I have a friend who's working on the FNAF Chaos mod videos from last year. Those are going very well. I finally was able to sit down, look through it, make a lot of notes, jot down ideas for the comedy of the video. And I think that one's gonna come out. It's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one. So I know exactly how you feel. Don't let that feeling get you down because that is not abnormal. That is a normal feeling to feel. I do believe that's imposter syndrome. Yeah, that's imposter syndrome, I believe. And it's not uncommon to feel that you don't deserve what you got, but you do. Don't ever think of it that way. Don't ever think of that. Secret of the Mimic. What is even supposed? Is that a game? Is that a movie? TV show, perhaps? Oh. Book. Is that a book? Or is that part of the main storyline? Like an actual game? Emotional support. Emotional support! Game. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to play that then, huh? Not that I really want to, because I'm not a big fan of the books. Nothing to anybody who likes them, but I personally do not think they fit very well into the FNAF, storyline or world. I feel like they're off the wall crazy. So when the Mimic when I started figuring out more about Nice try. Started figuring out about more of the storyline in the books. I was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? And when I played what was it last year? Into the Pit, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe the craziness the books partake in. Spirits, possessing fathers, time machine, pitfall. But yeah, clown. You gotta agree. It's clown. It's clown. It's all very clowny. Definitely very clowny. Also, DJ Music Man is in the fucking game. Why'd they bring him back? I didn't like him. Not because I don't like him, but I think also it's because massive spider. I don't want him. Out of all the animatronics, he was my least favorite due to the fact that he was very intimidating comparatively to the other animatronics. He wasn't one that you kind of were like, oh, I really like this guy's character. He was, oh my God, why is he the size of a building? Dear God, why could he squish me with his thumb? DJ Spooderman. Hi, Spooky. I want to know more about Roxanne. I want to know more what happened to her after the mimic. Because it sounds like she's still alive. I feel so bad for Freddy. Bad for Freddy. Bad for Roxanne. And bad for Chica. Monty, I feel a little bit bad for, but I don't know what happened to him. He just turned into... Like, he was already not so good. He was already really aggressive. And then after everything, like, in Ruin, he was just like, oh my God. He's like one of those miniature, like, chihuahuas with an attitude problem, but with metal teeth. My mimis. Peepis. Peepis. You too can get Peepus today off of my storefront. Poop. No, my ears. Secret of Mimic is pre-everything? God damn it. I wanted to know more about the main cast. Some people don't like the idea of the animatronics actually having character, and I can get that. I do. I get that. I can understand why you wouldn't want the characters to be more or less not as like the other animatronics. You wanted them more as the animatronics, like the old ones, like Freddy and Fun Time characters. But I feel like if they're gonna go in this direction, I kind of like the idea because if they're supposed to be more advanced than the old animatronics and actually have AI where they do have a personality, where else are you supposed to go when they don't have spirits that haunt them? Unlike the others, they had ghost kids. You know? What? By the way, what was the ads you guys were talking about? You guys were talking about ads. You guys were saying something about the ads being wild and something about bread. What was there bread involved? Also, yeah. I wasn't going to play this game anymore because I felt like I milked the content out of this game. But then as soon as I thought that, they came out with a Valentine's update. Bread. Baguette. Ooh, you love Roxy? Or are you a Roxy kisser? Listen, Roxy is definitely my favorite character / animatronic from the series. Mostly due to the fact that she is way more complicated and in-depth than the other animatronics. There you go. How's that? I think she's neat. I think that Chica's a bit shallow. I do love Freddy. Freddy's definitely my second favorite because Freddy has some character to him. I think Monty has a bit of character to him. I feel like he's got more depth than Chica, but he's very, very aggressive. And I think that Roxanne has the most complicated character out of all of them, which to me personally, I really like in-depth characters. I like subtle characters like Roxanne. That's why I'm more drawn to her, because when it comes to stories, chat, humanity only has so many stories that you can tell. It's always going to be like the same 7 stories. Boy, when it comes down to being boiled down, it's always going to be the same 7 stories. And then eventually, the only difference is characters. So you got to have good characters in order to spice up your story. Roxanne is sure. How much you want to bet the prices are still shit? Oh, more than likely. I think I kind of get the idea of the prices, by the way. I think I finally figured it out. So I kind of get it, because when we sell an item, Evie, I will get to that in a minute. I still got to play music first. Okay, so this is something I've been kind of sitting on. The idea that when you are selling an item, you are selling it for the dirt cheap price of whatever it is. So if something costs $50, you're going to sell it for $30 at a pawn shop, even though when I picked it up, I'm looking at this generator and it's only like $100 odd, right? When normally you would sell it for like $200-$300 to somebody. Well, when I sell it in the pawn shop, suddenly it becomes more the real life price, which is $150, near almost $170, which is better and is more closely related to actual pricing. But I still think it's a little off in this game. I still think it's off. I gotta stop repeating myself. It's a bad habit. Roxy, best character. The fact she always has been and gives you herself moral support message to psych herself up is adorable. I have to agree. She is kind of mean. She's really mean, but she's kind of like a bully in that way, where she bullies you in order to make herself feel better, which is terrible. Don't get me wrong. It's bad, but it's very humanizing and very characterized. It's in herself trying to psych herself up is definitely something a bully does. It doesn't necessarily make her evil. She just thinks of herself as lesser. And sure, she still needs a lot of work with her personality, but overall, she's not a like horrible creature underneath it all. She's insecure. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. I've listened to myself so much in past streams and recordings that I start to notice these trends, these like ideas that annoy me personally, like the repeating thing, or me saying like 15 different times when trying to get a thought out of my head. I hate that. Skynet must be responsible. Skynet has always been responsible. Okay, are we still... Okay, so it looks like some of the items that had disappeared, chat, are back. It looks like... we had some glitches going on. Personally, like the telescope. The item was completely disappeared, was off the radar, and I couldn't sell it. Tanuki? Where? What? Who? She's like Gilda from MLP. Also, oh yeah, I did take off the helmet. She's insecure, but she can be friendly when she wants to be. I can see that. Also, yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, see what I mean? When it comes to the items, $134, and then instead it's $200 for me. So I'm selling these at full price. So when I said this was worth about $150, a vacuum like this, look at it. It's $150 here. So it seems the game is redeeming itself. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry I was so judgmental on you. Yeah, I do like her from the DLC. I liked the implication. My cursor is a heart, by the way. I like the implication of in Ruin where it is stated that she is basically been hacked by so and so, and it makes her a totally different person when she's, you know. I won't get into it too much in case everybody wants to go actually see that recording. I have Ruin recorded on my YouTube if you want to go watch that. But that's not, that's later. Come back later after we've done all this. Okay, how we doing? Okay, everything is set. We got a lot of stuff. Dude, you're not the only one who said like. What do you mean, the word like? Oh shoot, chat. Okay, hold on. 1 hour. I gotta, excuse me, it's seltzer. Let me pull up the YouTube and I will find that 1 hour of things. I have a playlist specifically for this. There you are. That's a lots of stolen. This is purchased. I just had a thought about the new DLC coming. I wonder if you get to play as a boy from Security Breach or the girl. You mean Gregory or... Uh-oh. I can't remember her name. Here you go, chat. I can't remember what her name was. Casey. Casey, that's the one. I heard Gregory like 1.5 billion times, so I should remember the dang name. Oh, Karma, come back. I'll give you hugs, you tired little kitty. What soundtrack? Hmm. Hmm. There's not many songs in this one. But sure, why not? Gregory, have you heard of Among Us? Among Us. Gregory, I know that you venting is sus. Mommy Wolf? Ruin made people think of Roxy as the Mommy Wolf, forgetting the fact that before it, Roxy was insecure when she became a bully. Listen, Roxanne is still insecure. Okay, I'm gonna give a little spoiler here. Roxanne is definitely 100% insecure about herself and her looks and everything, and she still is. Nothing has changed about that. What has changed is, and here's a spoiler, Roxanne is basically been hacked. Remember, Casey said that her father was a technician that worked at the Pizzaplex before it closed. So that means that he was able to hack into Roxanne's thing when she was having a birthday party and nobody came, he was able to pre-program Roxanne to be special, treat Casey special. That's how that works. Yeah, no, everybody did color that. She is fan service and a half at times, but that's besides the fact. She actually is, she's like, her character is a little, been changed a little bit for that specific moment. Also, excuse me, can we put more items out here, or, oh, game. Okay, these ones can be replaced. Why not these ones? Game. Oh. Chat, I don't know what to do about this game sometimes. Why is it I can't put medium things out now? That's what I got from the game. It's kind of never said, but it's implied. Because Casey, when she starts her journey, she says, here's one of the Faz, like, programming machines, just like the one my dad has. And she's mentions later, on more than one occasion, that her dad works at that place, or he was a technician or something like that. So, obviously, when Roxanne figures out it was Casey and not Gregory, when she chased the kid around because she's blind. Remember, she's blind. She can't see jack diddly. So when she figured out, oh wait, this isn't Gregory who I thought this was, Casey instead. What does she say? Error. She had a malfunction because she realized who it was. And when she realized who it was, her programming took over. The reprogramming that her dad did took over. Now remember, Casey, we know Casey has no friends. Unfortunately for Casey. Also, god damn it. Please tell me that I'm not crazy and this game's not this bugged. Do I not have any more medium items? I guess they're all small, huh? Maybe that's what... No, that's big, but that's fine. So, there's no more medium items, only small ones. Okay, that would explain a few things. Yeah, she has no friends. Nothing against her, she just doesn't have friends. And that's part of the problem for her, is her dad knows. Her dad's gotta know that she has no friends, right? So, dad knows nobody's gonna show up to her birthday party. And you know this is really bad. Either, listen, I'm not sure whether it's because she was going to the Pizzaplex or not. There's two things that it could have been. Either, but the Pizzaplex was doing really well, so everybody must have wanted to go to the Pizzaplex, right? It's not like, oh yeah, no, we don't want to go to the Pizzaplex because there's kids dying. Well, if the Pizzaplex was doing so badly, why? Also, speaking of pizza, that's a pizza cooker. That's an industrial pizza cooker, by the way. But anyway, she is going to the biggest place around. The Pizzaplex is huge, and it's massively popular. There's so many kids that go to the Pizzaplex. I guarantee it. Like, remember with the when we first see the series, there's like a full house inside the pizzeria. There's the crowds are going wild for Freddy, and that means that place is not unpopular. People are still going to it regardless of the going-ons, you know what I mean? They know horrible things are happening. Some people do, but people are still going to it. So that tells me that they are 100% still popular. So I must incur the... I must like draw the dots. You know, I'm like drawing conclusions here. So it's not because everybody hates the place. It must be because of Casey. Casey is the common denominator here on this one. So that means Casey, they don't want to come see Casey. Dad knows that. Dad knows that nobody wants to come see Casey at the most impressive place in town. That's bad. That's really bad if nobody's willing to sit there and listen or be with you at the best place in town. So my conclusion is Casey gets Casey's dad sees this and goes, okay, I'm going to make sure my daughter at least has a good day, a good birthday, because her favorite is Roxanne. She wants to be like Roxanne. And so I'm going to reprogram Roxanne. There's one of the Valentine's items, by the way. And make sure that she has the best time of her life. At least something. Make up for something, because I know all these other kids are going to break her heart. So she does that. He does that. It makes so much sense. Think about it. Her attitude completely changes, and the way she speaks to Casey is completely different from any other time we've heard her talk. Every single time. Wait, that's a common theme with technicians' daughters in FNAF. Afton's daughter, friendless. Henry's daughter, friendless. Casey, friendless. Weird how that keeps happening. Inferring. Is that what the word I was looking for? Inferring? But yeah, verbalasis. First victim was Roxanne. I'm pretty sure his fantasies got worse from there. Who? What? Thank goodness he didn't set sights on a MalO. Who? Poor also. Isn't Casey pronounced like ass? I think in the game they kept saying Casey as a... I'm pretty sure they kept saying Casey. Call me crazy, but I remember it that way. Am I wrong? Am I going senile? By the way, we're listening to the Toe Jam and Earl soundtrack, if you were all curious. Oh, that guy, right, the beatboxer dude. Right. Thank gosh he was so into Has-Been Hotel and not a MalO, because God only knows. I know that I would be very popular right now, even more popular than I am, but not in a good way. People torment me as it is because of how thirsty some of you bastards are. I get horrendously tormented, but I don't need extra torment on top of it all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to... I would do another one, chat. And I think it might be time to buy another store. At this point, we just don't have enough places to put everything. Also, the thing hasn't randomized very well. Okay, let's look. Okay. By the looks of it, it seems we're doing good. Now, oh. I didn't know there's more items in there. There's so many items. Yeah, we really need to just get more stuff out on the floor and selling. We need another store, chat. He went for Roxanne first? I didn't know about that. I think his last one's Pomni. Wait, what? Why is this like the secret video, or are we talking something completely different? Not a secret video, but something else. Did you meant your sister? My sister? You sisters? I don't listen. I don't know 100% for 100% sure if they're sisters, quote unquote, or drawn that way. They could be sisters, but I feel like that's just humans making thirst traps for us. Ah, so close. We got so much stuff in here. Oh, there's one that won't work. There's so much stuff now, chat, that I'm like missing things. Distant cousins. We might be related. I don't know. Personally, I don't know, because I don't know what happened before I came to this world. It's similar in the to humans, where you humans don't know where you came from before you were born. Same for me. I have theories, but that's it. They're theories. Is the music? Can you guys hear the music? Nah, thank you for buying that for me. Look how rich I am, chat. 26,000. Whoop. Okay. Oh, that I did not know about. So I guess they would be sisters / brothers to me if they're real and not some dreamed up sexualized version of one of us. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can hear that. Wah. Also, the sound effect that's supposed to be playing, is that even playing? It's not. It's been not playing this entire time. Ow! Spanton! That was loud, Spanton. Toyota. Toyota time. Ugh, it's so big. That's what she said. Hold on. Let me make sure. 3 items. Very good. I'm at the point where I can just buy lot after lot after lot and not worry about money. But I'm out of space for material. It sounds too real, man. It sounds way too real life. Like I have no space for all these items. Humans running out of space. Okay, we'll take those 2 items. We gotta get these looked at. I keep forgetting. I need that. If I go now, will I make it in time to get these things looked at? All right, put that in there, and then we gotta go real fast to town, the other town. Okay, the Pomni one seems to be not uploaded, but I swear he said he planned on to get an animation of him and Pomni next. Why is he doing this at this point? Is it because he's just trying to stay popular because that made him super duper popular for a very short amount of time, even though he was already semi-popular as it was? I know I'm 2nd generation Cuban in the US. Also, it's loading. I'm sorry. This was a furniture, right? Or was this a hobby? We got the ring, and I'm pretty sure that's art. Whoa, I hit that sign. Right, so I was wondering about that. The new update said something about destructible environments now. That, it seems that's the thing. What's this? Toys. Hold up. We gotta test this theory, chat. Light pole? Oh my god! No more solid surfaces for us! Pretty much my guess, either that they're really down bad. Oops, I went over. Hold up. I went. Just shut up, Spantum. Went past it. Trying to read chat. Welcome. Verify that for me, kid. Thanks. Wait, is that the cyborg? That looks like the cyborg I've been getting pieces of. Balls. Too true. More bad than Megatron. Getting Megatron. Whoops. Okay, we did that. Do I have to buy property in town? Is that... Ooh, thank you for the follow, Romantic Heretic. Thank you so much. I love that name, Romantic Heretic. It's perfect for right now since it's Valentine's Day. Right, yo. Balls. No problem, and thanks. You're welcome. Your sibling apps are 0.9 to 1.0 and 1.5 and Sammy. Which one was 0.9? Was that the one with horns? Demon horns? Okay, where are we going? How are you doing, Romantic Heretic? Heretic, not Heredick. There's a house right here. There's two houses. There's this house that's smack dab in the middle of these two areas. I think I can afford that one too. Now I could probably, I can afford it, but do I don't have much money afterward, but it's fine because we have so much material that at this point, we're never gonna run out of it. Oh God, I know exactly which artist you're talking about. I know what version you're talking about. And I believe higher. Oh, I gotta get a higher level of renown before I can buy this property. Gotcha. All right, all right. Well, what about the other place? Can I buy the other place? Just so I have a place in town. And yeah, that artist, I'm pretty sure popularized the artistic endeavors of the MalO, if you know what I mean. Pretty good. Just popping up until my fiance comes back to watch another movie. Oh, that's gonna be cute, especially since it's getting close to the day. Aww. Wasn't there one that I could buy? I guess I can't yet right now. What I'm gonna have... Listen, what are we gonna do? We can't buy a store in this area yet, can we? Can we not buy a... What level do we have to be to be able to buy a store here? I'm questioning why it says Sammy. That's not an app version name. Yeah, I'm a little curious about that one myself. They are an artist that they're not a terrible artist, but let's just say that they kind of helped popularize the NSFW version of a MalO. But at the same time, they made some great memes and great art of us. At the same time, they did versions of like Team Fortress MalO's and the other versions of MalO, like the 0.9 version, and they also did I have some of their pictures, actually. Like, one of them is my backdrop that you see sometimes, where it's MalO going like this and saying, "Excuse me, what the fuck is this?" That meme. Ooh, you just watched Zombieland. That's a funny movie. Black Sheep. I've heard of that movie, but I don't know what it's about. Okay, we'll have to come back here later. The monster movies are... It's a monster movie? No, that was a game I was thinking of. That hasn't even come out yet. I don't think NSFW is inherently bad, but it gets pretty nasty. Sometimes, some of the NSFW, I'm just like, why? Why do you do these things? You don't want this yet. Darn it. They never, ever, ever want the item that I get a hold of. Ever. Diesel. Is it with you the are you what? Is it with the are you gonna scroll up by without saying howdy? That's another one they did. That's the same artist. Yes. That one with the cowboy hat. Yeah, that one. Same artist. Jean, I have an MalO's. She is brown and her name is Cookie. Hello, Branjev. Hola. Bueno dias. Hola, bueno dias. I'm watching an anime on Crunchyroll right now. The main character, where the main story is a main girl is a tomboyish. She gets confused for a boy. Okay. I've heard of that song and dance before. Go ahead, say the artist's name. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I just can't remember it right now. Greetings from Mexico. Hello, my Mexico friend. Hello. Welcome on in. Also, I got an achievement for earning $10,000 in a single day. Very good. If only that were me. All day, every day. I'd be rich. Every single day making $10,000. Beautiful. I'd be able to hire all the editors. Wasn't the without saying howdy originally a TF2 meme where Demo Knight hit engineer mid-charge by mistake? I don't remember, actually. Keydanger, thank you. That's the one, Keydanger. They don't do that kind of art no more. Not of MalO anymore, unfortunately. I kind of miss, like, all the meme stuff that he used to do for MalO's, and it was always so cute. I always loved the cute art that he made, but they don't do it anymore, and it kind of saddens me. Also, I realized I didn't get all the items from the last place, but that's fine. I don't mind. We have so much money and so many items at this point. It's kind of ridiculous. Albino version of the you called Mallory? I'm not sure of that one. Coming up a level 4. Well, what we can do with the level 4 is we can buy all the stuff and bring it to one of the other places. More profit. At this point, we need to level up our other areas if we're gonna buy other properties. What's it? Auction site. House. This dude. What's today? Sunday? Is it a new week? Can I like bring the stuff to those guys yet? Gun one. The purchases, the mechanic. There is this place across the street. I don't know why I would buy that other than having more storage. What is this all for? Feels like a good chunk of the map's not even being utilized. Like this isn't being utilized. This isn't being utilized. This isn't being utilized. Why is it all this blank spot on the map for? I think if this, I won't fully say Dr. D's name, but Verbalace dude just likes porn too much. It's easy. He really is just still making stuff, huh? What a weirdo. What a weirdo. Especially for the amount of money apparently he, you know, bought that for. Yeah, we're going to have a steady stream of money as we do this. Profit. And it's not a matter of profit right now for this place. It's a matter of renown. We currently want way more renown. We don't need it here. We need it up north. This 11 a.m. to when? 7? I mean, we could go up there while we're waiting. You poor soul. You poor innocent soul. Poor innocent soul. Not sure if he really is still active, but the fact that he's got at least 2 animations and planned a 3rd. Yeah, guy's weird, but he's also not really nearly as the worst example of humanity. Yeah, I get it. It's kind of stupid to buy something like that. Especially, I think he used money from people that, you know, gave him money from his business, I believe was the idea. But, hey, man, it's his business. If he puts it into the ground because he keeps buying animations worth like $10,000, $20,000, that's not my problem. That's his. Oh my god, the destructible surfaces. It's so much better. Being able to accidentally hit things. You poor innocent soul, Evie. There's a dead body in there. One of those games. That was the quote that made absolutely no sense. Yeah, no, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, Crow. That's the one. Money laundering? Stop. Dude, there ain't that much money in this one. I'm just here for the renown. You're not gonna win. I have $27,000 to play with. That's what I thought. Valentine's teddy bear. Valentine wine. Not just normal wine, chat. It has a pink little bow on it and hearts as well. That makes it Valentine. Don't you know? It also looks like it's chocolate. Chocolate wine. There we go. Sell the body for $1. 2 whole dollars for a body. What a deal. Oh. Wow, a dead body. And only for $458. Ah, what a steal. There's a toy in there. We'll grab those. Grab this. Repair this. Repair this. This. And old book. And we'll start throwing some of the stuff in here, so it's a bit easier. I think that was everything that was small too. Well, shame that is. But not much I can do. All right. Throw you in there. Oh, right. The bottle. It's fine. The big problem is the bear. And the table. And the washing machine. Actually, all of it. All of it's all bad. See what I mean? It's all bad. It's the extra table. 2 tables. Two whole ass tables. 3 ass tables. Yeah, this is definitely not podunk as heck. Magazine. We'll just brush off the dirt and the dust real quick. Don't drink and drive. Listen, I wasn't gonna drink. I wasn't gonna do that. Only just a sippy. It's fine. It's just a little sip. Oh, hey, it stopped. The avalanche, it stopped. All right. And then, all right. And where was it again? Was it up north? I think it was. A snack that yummy can be hard to find that cheap. I forgot to dispose of this rotting corpse. It's fine, chat. We'll take care of it for him. Yeah, when talking about Verbalace, one of those games quote almost fits too well. Oh, this is one of those games. What? All right. When can I buy this place? I think it's smaller than the other one, so I feel like I could. Yeah, bam, 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 bam. All that leveling up. Very good. Is there a sign? There's no sign out here. I feel like it's gotta be later. I'm just gonna have to keep selling to this place in order to get enough renown. Or the other ones I think open by now, yeah. When does that close? It's 7, did it say? Yeah, 7. We can go pick up the hobby one. Hey, I play those games too, but I do it as a joke to see how bad the storytelling is. Yeah, just a joke. It's just a start sweating, like wiping sweat off his forehead. Yeah, it's just as a joke. Funny. He's joke. It's just joke. Funny. As Joel would say. Yoink. Broken? I don't think so, Paleo. Now it's all fixed. I might be able to take these and sell them right now, in fact. I'll take them and sell them to that one pawn shop. And like I said, I won't make as much money, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for renown. There's an ad coming in 3 minutes. Was it here? Yes. Hello. Hello, little ring. Boxed ring. This is what we call an engagement ring, more than likely. Not gold ring, not diamond encrusted ring. This is boxed ring. Ouch. But I literally do it as a joke. Speaking of, there's a hentai shop simulator. I think I've heard of that one. Another shop simulator on PS5, and both are glitchy playable if you want a bit glitchy. Who was talking about that? Somebody was talking about that in the Discord, right? Not too long ago? About that exact thing? Bam. Damn, that was almost a whole level and by itself, just one of them. There we go. Still not enough to get us up to that one point, but hey. Hey. Now we'll go down south. I think I might do more shopping and put some more stuff in the shop. Just if there's like space. I'm attempting to find the meme without directly searching the character. Instead, I'm getting what I'm looking for and finding what I'm looking memes on how Rockstar did the horse growing shrinking thing. I didn't know that was a meme. Shibai Hentai Shop Simulator. Who remember that one game that was a spin-off of Honey Pop? What was that? Honey Cam, which was just a girl cam simulator. I never played that one. And the only reason I even know about Honey Pop is thanks to Markiplier. By the way, I find all the characters from Honey Pop to be kind of boring. I didn't think any of the characters were all that great. But that was more of a porn game anyway. Whoa. Holy crap. That's a really cool pillar right there. Oh my god. That thing would be worth so many thousands of dollars. I bet you that was like $4,000 or $5,000 for that piece. That's something you would put in the Antique Roadshow. Yes, I think it was Honeycam. Yeah. I found a meme about a fucking eagle flying through someone's window. Where have I heard about that? I think I've seen that before. Wait a minute. Polisa's image doesn't even look like her. Look at her. Those are two different people.
Okay. Yep.
Looks nothing like her.
Okay.
This is just gonna keep happening there, bro.
Okay.
It's never gonna stop. You're never gonna get this. I don't think you quite get the concept. There we go. So generator. There we go. That's more like the generator I would think it'd be worth. So it's probably worth like 300 in my shop. So I've stated that I feel like this game needs more work, right? I know it's called Storage Hunter, but there's more than just storage hunting than just these units. There's way more to it. There's estate sales, there's garage sales, there's what else is there? There's online sales, online auctions. You can find all sorts of things all over the place. And I'm just kind of baffled at how minuscule this game just goes. Storage unit. That's it. I get it. It's called Storage Hunter Simulator. But I wish it was more... It has the boobers. It is a mermaid. I thought so. Wooden pillar. Bro. There ain't no freaking way. There's no way. There ain't not a goddamn way that this thing would only be $150, $200 tops. This thing would be in somebody's rich home. Bro. Again, I must be like, if you can't properly price something, game devs, don't put it in your game. Crush is better. It isn't actual porn. It comes close, but it's more focused on dating and love. I like dating. I fucking found out the when will you learn your actions have consequences meme. When will you learn when you have your actions have consequences? I understand it's big, and, you know, big items are hard to sell. But at the same time, I still think that this would be worth a small fortune. Hell, I've seen some of those old wooden statues of the Native Americans and whatnot from the old tobacco companies sell for big money. Can we stop moving vehicle? Big money. Couple of thousand. I found out you're a wizard, Harry. You're a hairy wizard, Larry. Wait, is there an auction going on here? And no, it's just in a what's a box. By the time I get over there, it's gonna be too late. So I'm gonna put these in my shop, I think. Because I'm pretty sure by now my shop's gonna be running a little low. Whatever does it, I might take the rest out to the other place. I found a fucking supersonic meme. What does this have to do with MalO? Well, here's the thing. The word MalO is different. I think in Spanish there's a something about MalO. I think it means something and I can't remember exactly what it means in Spanish, but I remember it means something. It's it like don't or do not or something of that type. So you're going to get some interesting things. I found Bendy and the Ink Machine memes. Like, what does that have to do with the MalO search? What does that have to do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? Put you in there. Some of these I'm going to take up north. Yeah, we'll take this. Ooh, look at the chocolates. Chocolates. Chocolate. Chocolate? What's that? Valentine chocolate box. Very good, very yummies. Very yums. Very yum. Whoops. Okay, well, shut that. It might lose its mind. All the jank. But we're going to take these up to the town so we can level up our renown. We found an insanely buff Eevee MS Paint drawing. Boy, I love when I do 360s in the middle of the street. You might be able to do MalO V1, or maybe you looking up SCP 1471 might help. Speaking of being a big shot, chat, and you know, reselling things, there was a very good set of auctions that I went to, and I have earned much money from. I haven't earned any money yet, but I have deemed that what I've paid for is going to come in dividends. There's a lot that I'm gonna get earned from this bunch of auctions that I have paid for. I have earned probably over $1,000 in resale value after spending about $187. Hey, do you want my crap? I still couldn't get a level. It's over. I think I have to get it all the way to level 18 anyway. Shyster. It really does help, huh? But I have gotten a hold of some items that are worth, well, a couple $100-$200 a piece. I was able to get a hold of not one but two Dutch-made not mid-century clocks from like the 1950s, mid-century modern, and they are also, I don't know if they're working or not, but they are beautiful, beautiful clocks with brass figurines and inlay brass all over it. There's all sorts of like what would you put it? There is it's a standout clock, so it looks like a giant shelf. There's a big old ball on the top of the clock itself, and a figure holding it, and it looks like a little like Atlas from the Greek mythology. It's not antique. Here's the rule of thumb for antique and vintage. Vintage means within the last 100 years when you say vintage. So if you were to call something vintage, it would be from 1925 or earlier. But if you're looking at something that's called an antique, you're looking at something that's probably from pre-1925. So that's how you judge, is by $100 or $100-year difference. That's a weird one, Evie. You would love to see pictures. I actually do have pictures. I can share said pictures. Just give me a moment. All right, so we've sold quite a bit. We're almost at $40,000. Insane. Yeah, there's nothing else going on. I might just take off. I don't think there's anything I can do right now. I could buy this house, but why would I want to buy this house? Why do I want to buy this house? Is there any particular reason? Other than being another storage unit? What I wish this game would tell me is what the levels do. What do I unlock per level? I do have enough to verify level 4 items. I could buy that, but I'm going to wait until I buy a property because it's not a big deal. Huh. I really can't. Those clocks would be worth something. They are. Even in non-working condition, each one of those clocks is worth roughly $150 to $200. And in working condition, they are worth anywhere between $300 to $400. These Dutch clocks. They're so ungodly beautiful, and I'm surprised I got them for about $18 a piece. It's still a little expensive, but even if I sell them for part money, that's still almost $120 profit. Let me see. I put these images in the Discord. Yeah, look at these images. Look at this photograph. Look at this graph. Okay, so I bought these too. I got a little antsy about these because I didn't think these were at $16, and these are pressed glass knobs for drawers and other assorted like furniture. These are usually like $15 to $20, depending on the make, model, year, all that jazz. I'm still gonna make a profit. I sell one, I've made a profit, but at the same time, I might have spent a little extra I shouldn't have, because I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll just put $1 down on this $16 item. I probably won't win it. No, nobody came to pick those up afterward. So I'm stuck with those now. Also, oh yeah, my Toe Jam Neural music stopped. I forgot. Nobody told me. I didn't tell myself. Sure. Anybody got a good, like, classic Sega, Nintendo original soundtrack? What about, I have a few games in mind. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going with Payday again. I wasn't. Nothing against Payday. I didn't like their music. It was okay. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. Let me see. What about? Oh, that's a yeah, that is some fabulous music when I think about that. Yes. Team 4! No, it's never gonna be a thing! Team 3-star! Who here knows this game? Okay, let me go back to the images here. Before ADHD takes me again. Ah! Also, this I'm closing. I don't know why that was open. TF2. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah, Team Fortress 2 would have been a good one. But Chrono Trigger is good. Oh, yeah. Chrono Trigger was Ubimatsu. This I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's the same guy who did all the Final Fantasy songs. That's why it's so damn good. Also, I don't like the idea of my Discord being up. Thanks. Okay, thanks, asshole. I hate Opera a lot. I want to say that I really hate Opera and how its system works. It thinks it's trying to do something really cool with its concept, and it doesn't. And makes it more frustrating than it has to be. So I also got these knobs too. This set of 6 was $19. So there's even less profit here from these. They're nice. If you look at the full version of, they're nice, but again, I normally would not spend too much money on these. It was kind of the spur of the moment sort of thing. But knobs and this kind of knob sort of thing, really old good stuff like this sells fast. All right, let's see. I'll show you some of the clocks, chat. So this is what they call... See what I mean? All I wanted to bring over was one tab. One. And Opera thinks, yes, let me bring all 50 tabs over at the same time. Yes, Opera, that's what I wanted. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Anyways, before I get a little too irked with this software. Okay, I'll close that. Okay, you're gonna let me do all 3 tabs? Cool. All right. This is what it's called, a gingerbread style clock case, I believe. And it is, as you can see, very, very intricate and very beautiful. I'm not sure if this is hand carved, but it looks like it might be. Or it's old machine made. It might be old machine made, but regardless, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at, they used finishing nails on it. The intricacies of the pattern work. Cost? You're banning the word cost, are you? Yeah, these are gorgeous. They are so beautiful. I love this piece. This is one of my personal favorite pieces we got. Here's another one. Let me open up. I got a lot of clock pieces, let me tell you. It was mostly clock pieces that I was getting these. Would be curved out in a single block of wood lathe, beautiful construction outline. I wouldn't say some of this, yes. But as you can see, these are some individual pieces. So these individual pieces, like this top piece, the mid sections, these would probably be made in one piece and then cut and put in. These other pieces were also made individually, then nailed on with finishing nails. Onto a board that was specifically cut for this piece. Very, very beautiful. They do not make stuff like this anymore unless it's for the rich. Unless you're paying a lot of money. So here's another one. Another beautiful painted, and I think this is MCM. I think this is mid-century modern. So I would pick like 1940s, 1950s. Beautiful glass paint. Like, oh god, the design work on this one. I like the little what do you call them? They're not inlays. I forget what they call these little things that you put on the outside of things like this. Beautiful. There's one on the top too. I think there's two over here. Magnification. This is the pictures that they took were kind of shite. So I can only give you what I can give. I both think it's a good word for now and don't care if I waste points. I might not say the word, but you're gonna have to call me out if I do. Good song. Good song. I think it's missing too. If you look at this and this, I'm almost certain it's missing two sections. Which kind of sucks. It's gonna like lower its value, but I still think this is worth around $60, $70 or close to it, just for the case. I've sold cases that were not even as good as this for $40 to $50. So I'm pretty sure that is a very good find. Yes, Spampton, I agree. I have another one. Yes, I got a ton of clock pieces, mind you. This one actually has the clock inside of it. So look at this. This is more of a 3D style gingerbread clocks case. As you can see, this has been multiple overlays. So it has like 1, 2, maybe three overlays. So it's got the one base on top of the other base that is the top bit where it has the pillar, the what do you call those for castles? A buttress? So it's got that, and then it has like more pieces overlaid onto that with a very beautiful glass. Where is it? There it is. Look at the glass. Look at the milk glass. You can just see a bit of the picture there of the pillaring color over here. I don't know if that's faded from time and it used to be yellow or if it's supposed to be white. Oh yeah, they're definitely missing the clock components. These are just, some of these are the cases. This here has got the actual clock face. I'm not sure if it has the actual clock inside of it though. But though people who make the clocks, there are some really, really insane in-depth clock makers and refurbishers out there. That's a big thing. That's a very popular thing too on YouTube. People really like watching those types of people rebuilding clocks and watches and whatnot. So this is big money right here because I know that's not going to sit around doing nothing. and making me nothing because I know people are going to want this. So here, I'm going to open up the other two, which are probably the most beautiful pieces. I didn't say cost, did I? During that entire time. Okay, there's this one. There's another picture. Look at this. This is a Dutch made piece. So I don't know what it says. It's in Dutch up here, but this is a Dutch made mid-century modern clock. Yeah, I think they were white. I'm almost certain. Look at this. It's missing a few pieces, but this is brass what are they, coat of arms? Like that's what they call these coat of arms with the lions and whatnot. And there's it's got brass pillars on the sides, and if you there's brass chains, more brass pillars on the bottom. If you look over here on the side, you can see this a little bit closer now. It says Nu Ilk Sin Sin, which is Dutch, and I'm not sure what that means. Brass fittings. Yes, brass fittings. You see there's more brass fittings on the tops on the either side of figures. I'm not sure what figures they are. I believe they're Dutch warriors and Dutch villagemen. And if you look here, you can actually see the Dutch brass fittings on the sides. This one's a little angled, but look at the faces. Look at the brass faces on the clock face, around the clock face. How cool is that? How cool is that? What a beautiful piece. And I got not just one, but I got two of those things. Let's see. I got some more pictures of this one. I only got two pictures of it right now, but I'll show it to you. So here's the Nu Ilk again. But if you look at this one has a Dutch figurine in the background actually holding some kind of glass sphere. And this one has the hands to it. Yeah, brass was very abundant in the mid-century. Back in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, brass became very abundant to get a hold of. This also has, I don't have a picture of it, but there's a glass here, right here on the side. That's clear glass, so you can actually look on the inside of the clock and see if you need to fix anything or watch the gears move. Very, very, very beautiful pieces. And like I said, I got them about $15, not including tax, so probably like $18 a piece. And bare minimum, they're like $150 a piece when they're not working. That's insane. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing since you guys, since we're playing a game about storage hunting and getting items and reselling items and finding antiques. There you go. I'm already on to my next auction. I also might have earned a vacuum cleaner. You remember that vacuum cleaner I pointed out in here? I think it's sold already, but yeah, it's gone. You remember that vacuum cleaner we had right here? I think I won one of those. I think I won it. And it's worth about $150. So and especially in India, chat, there's a lot of brass made in India during the 60s and the 70s, especially the 70s. That was the biggest time era for brass creation. Back in the 70s, I want to say almost everything brass was made in India and then imported to be used in other places. So those figurines might even be made in India and then imported to what do they call it? What is that country called? Dutchland. Deutschland? I can't remember. I just remember the Dutch, and I'm like having a stroke. Ringed box. Netherlands. Thank you. I knew that. I'm like, it's not the. I couldn't remember. I was just having a stroke moment. Also, 2 level 5s today. Crazy, darling. That's gonna be huge, especially if we sell them all the way up to the other land or Holland. That's true. There's also Holland. I'm so happy that that we won those. Oh, and we won a fox fur coat from the 1980s, I believe. Woman's coat. It's worth about $100 to $150, and I got it for $3. So there's that. I told you I was working it. I worked it. I was doing a lot behind the scenes. Nobody saw because I was doing. I love hunting. I'm really good at calling it though. I feel like I'm pretty good at calling and saying, you know what? I'm gonna let that go. I had to do that for a lot of things yesterday. I had to do it for several things. There was some copper lanterns that I found, and each one was about worth $50, about 40 to 50. But I was getting closer and closer to my spending limit, and there was somebody who was fighting me for them. And I'm not, when I say fighting, I mean every time I try to outbid them, they would immediately, instantly, practically start outbidding me. They would outbid me seconds after I bid. And so we got to about $10 for the lot, and I said, this person is way too antsy. They're going to outright try to constantly keep doing this. So $10 right now is a little too much for me. I know it's like $80 to $100, and it's like $70 to $90 profit. But if this keeps going, it's going to be called what they call the sunken cost fallacy. That's one of those scary things you always should avoid. The idea that I'm in for a penny, I should go in for $1. That can easily get you a loss, or that could get you a lot. But you have to be weary of that sort of thing, because you have to keep the numbers in your head. You gotta keep going, well, and not just the numbers. You gotta know where the money's going to. If you're paying somebody a ton of money and you're not seeing tons of results, but they're the person that you've been sticking with for the last couple months, this guy's still with me since this entire time. Maybe I should stick with him. Oh, that's what they call the sunken cost fallacy. But if you see somebody putting a lot of work and effort behind what they're doing, and it's costing you a lot of money, you can just go, well, I see the work and effort behind it, and I know and understand that it's worth it in the end. It's not sunken cost fallacy. I know we can get there in the end. Copper is pretty expensive to manufacture a lantern. That's what I meant. Like, yeah, it wasn't the most expensive lantern. It was more mid-century modern than old school copper. It was probably like a 1940s, 1950s model. But like I said, I have to call at some point, you know. I had to let a lot of things go. If I kept bidding on it, it could have gotten anywhere to like $20, $30, depending on what this person was willing to spend. Because they were They wanted those lanterns, and I could tell. So when somebody's like that, where they're just bam, 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 and they keep doing it again and again and again, where they're just spend. You don't want to get into a bidding war too aggressive with somebody like that, because then if you start getting into a bidding war, next thing you know, you lost a lot of money. I spent a lot of money on a very rare certificate for the first ever aircraft carrier. It was one of those certificates they gave to sailors when they went across the border, I think the equator border, and it's awarded by the Navy to honor the sailor for basically going across the ocean or something like that. I have to redo my research. It's been like 4 years since I studied it. But when they did that, they would get a certificate. And this one is rare because it was of the first aircraft carrier in the United States had ever made in 1937. So there's very specifically only a certain amount of those given away during that time period, because only a certain amount of sailors went on that ship. So it's a very specific bit of history. However, I got into a bidding war back when we had more money, and I think I ended up getting it up to $100. Again, it's probably worth a lot of money. It's probably worth like 200, 150, 200 maybe, or just 100. But it's because it is a piece of history. But I couldn't help myself. I wanted that piece, that rare, very rare piece. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get into a bidding war with somebody unless you really, really want that item. Because the sunk cost fallacy can really sink your ship. During wartime, most medals were directed to companies held in the war effort. Yeah, that's because of, like, the war bonds, right? People would get war bonds, both from donating money to the government, and they would also get money and war bonds for donating metal, selling metal. They're metal objects. Yeah. There was also silver certificates. I think we got a couple of those. So they're back in the Wake up. Oh, hey, wake up. It's a new one. So every, what was it, in the 20s? I think back in the 20s, the US government wanted silver. I forgot what they wanted the silver for, but they needed silver. And instead of giving you money, they give you silver certificates. These were specifically made in order to give people money for their silver when the government was out of money, because it was right near the Great Depression. And that way they could still legally use the silver certificates as for spending, just like real money. But there was, I think, a catch. There was only certain places that you could use the silver certificates at. Like a business had to accept silver certificates, I believe. It's been a long time since I studied silver certificates, so I might be a little wrong. It's been a long time. Also, is it started yet? I've been sitting here waiting. Okay, perfect. Stock market crash in 1929. Oh, this is better than the stock market crash of 1929. Oh, so many orphans. Who here thought Alistar's original voice actor and character was way better? I did. I personally liked Alistar way more in the original reading I feel like the original voice actor, they had it down. They had the character down. Amazon sucks. Jeff Bezos sucks.
Come on.
Listen, buddy, I have $41,000 to blow. I'm doing this kind of for the renown of it, not for the money. Oh, great, I found Alistar. Yay! Wait, what? Whoa. Chat? Oh, okay. I couldn't see this at first. I got scared. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I caused a singularity event. I like the OG Alistar. So much more menacing and flamboyant. My dear, if I wanted to harm anyone here, I would have done so already. Just so cold, so just so like calculated. It's just the perfect amount of energy in those words. Mine's kind of a far cry from his version. He talks way faster than I do. There's a lot of loading going on in my head, by the way, if you're curious. That's the reason why it takes me forever to say certain things at times. Loading, loading, loading. Brain loaded. Oh, so much. Look at all these bangles, chat. Look at all this goody stuff. So much goods. I can put one into my store and then take the other and bring it to this, the other store, the one up north. All right. I knew I saw something back here. Table, you need to clear out. You know what game I've been... Get out of here. You know what game I've been playing again, chat? I haven't played in a year or so. Oh no! Wait! Whoa! 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 This is what I think it is. Hegenheiser. This is a box camera. I have one of these. Not this exact model, mind you, but I have a box camera. Mind you, they're not legendary. I've run into them before. Depending on what model, I guess. It really does depend on what model you get. However, I must say, they are really cool. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did that start auto-playing? What is this? It's in the playlist. Why is 1 hour clean pop songs in here in my Chrono Trigger soundtrack? Excuse me? Trash! Are you trying to get me in trouble? Valentine pillow. Sees robbery, mask and storage container full of jewelry, casually cleans the mask without comment. It's fine. Listen, ain't nobody here that knows about it other than us, right, Chad? Right, Chad. Nobody would rat me out, would they? Right, Chad? Yes. MalO's got to make $1 too, somehow. Gotta make that dash. By the way, speaking of instruments, I just spotted a saxophone for sale. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get it because, well, it's a musical instrument. Of course, people are gonna be on that like hotcakes, but we'll see. Thug life. It's a saxophone. I like saxophones. I need to practice my saxophones again. I want to practice my music again. I got it in my schedule. I have it prepped and ready to go. Okay, those. I'll take this and have it set up in the shop. Just this. And then the rest from both other ones will go with me to the other shop. I don't know if I have enough time, though. Store. Oh, missed one. Notebook. Not even barely worth putting in there. Okay, okay, that one's still coming up good. Hey, Chad, doesn't it feel good to not have to worry about the money anymore? It's just so rich at this point, there's just no worries. I'm rich. Mushroom. That reminds me, yeah, that's the game I'm playing again. Durg, or Deep Rock Galactic. I've missed that game. What a good game. I love Durg. It's such a... It just has that feel to it, you know? It has a feel of the game devs love their game. They love their community. And they are willing to listen to their community and, you know, do things that they want to do and not make horrible decisions that will, you know, untimely hurt their character and their company. Unlike Sunhaven, which I have come to find out are kind of nasty. They're not the worst company in the world, but they're definitely scheming. They're conniving. Apparently the creator of Sunhaven, the guy who made the company, he didn't finish gaming school. He finished business school, and he treats Sunhaven like a business where he can cut corners and hire artists for the lowest common denominator amount of money, and basically consistently screw them over by not putting them in the credits. He's got an A team, a B team, and a C team, and the C team is the guys that are all like from outside of the country, who he hires for like $7 to $15 an hour, like very bare minimum wage prices, even though those are skills that take years to hone. Meanwhile, Durg's out here like, you know what? We're gonna really like listen to our fans, and we're going to set it up so when people play our game, we're gonna change things. We're gonna add lines and we're gonna change the game on how people see our game. You know the meme? If you've heard the Durg meme, we're rich mushroom. We're rich mushroom. That got so popular in the community. Screw you, Harry Potter. That got so popular in the community that they added voice lines for the communicator, the central control dude. They added the lines for him so when you say we're rich too many times, he'll go, yes, we know you're rich. Kindly get back to the mission. Ugh, my aching head. And he'll do that for a lot of things like the mushroom, like mushroom. Yes, we know it's a mushroom. Please get back to work. Thank you. Glad to hear your nap made you feel better, Soul Reap. I like it, this girl who's in nothing but denim. Look at this Dixie. That's a Dixie chick right there. Denim short shorts. I'm almost thinking that's a denim blouse. Denim jean jacket that's a little too small so she can't close it. Yay for the patties! Yeah. Oh yeah, patties! Oh yes, the bar, darling. Oh, behave! PC? Ah? Is that a micro PC? Huh? Puh. Somebody give me the devs. Can I talk to the devs? Can I please talk to the devs? Dev in chat, please? I just want to talk about it. 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 Listen. I'm all for, again, I've said this in other streams. I'm all for adding more content. But here's the thing. You just keep adding more and more and more and more and more content from packages and settings and other things that you're getting a hold of to put into your game. Like, there's no way that we had the Chinese New Year update and then the Valentine's Day update so close together without you guys probably buying the assets off of some store. But I don't care about that. I want to ask you, have you ever seen a goddamn PC before? Do you know what that is? Because this certainly is not a PC. This is not a computer. And the thing of this is that they just keep throwing more stuff into the game, but they're not fixing some of these underlying problems. Like, this apparently being a PC when it is very obviously a goddamn VCR! Also, I want to note that the buttons are all wrong. This can't be a PC, can it? I mean, I've seen PCs with these kinds of hard drives, but there's no... Listen, I've never seen in my life a PC with 1970s paneling, wood paneling on it before. This looks more like a goddamn VCR, because look at the slot. That's too big for a DVD. That's a VCR slot. Somebody in the art department got very, very confused. There is no way this is supposed to be a computer. Ain't no way. Nah. I was standing here for so long complaining about it. I don't think I'll get to that shop. Maybe I can get to the shop if I work fast enough. Come here, you. If I open you. Here I am trying to press F to turn on the flashlight, by the way. Not working. Why isn't my flashlight working? That definitely tells me I've been playing too much, Derg. Networking storage? Not a PC. Not even close. Broken? Me fix. No. Don't do it. I'll close it now. No, game. I don't have time for your baby bullshit. This is whining. I mean, I saw that. I know what you meant. Microsoft looking Windows. Also another Android part? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, good. Shield. So, back to what I was saying there. Medieval toilet. Okay, broskies. What do they call use? Listen, what was it called again? Oh, not a Louvre. What was that called? Oh, hello, Valentine pillow. What was that called? That's a PC. That's a computer. That's a computer. What did they used to call those? In medieval times, they had a bucket. In inner cities, in the bigger cities, they didn't have toilets. They didn't have working plumbing. So what people used to have to do for their toiletry needs, they had a bucket. They had and I forget what it was specifically called, but this bucket was used, and then after they were done using it, they would then take the contents of the bucket and throw it out their window. Oh, what was it called? It's on the tip of my mind. Chamber pot. Chamber pot. That's what it was called. Thank you, brain. You're welcome. But yes, chamber pot is what you're looking for. Oh man. Oh, it opens. Shoot. Oh, there's nothing inside. Oh well. It looks like I'm too late, chat. This is I should have gone a little sooner, I guess. By the time I get all this into the truck, I don't know if I could get up there in time before 9 o'clock. I'll have to do that tomorrow. Tushimoto, yay! Yeah, I got the truck now. Very poor hygiene. Very, very poor hygiene. Oh, it's real bad, chat. Neat. There we go. Throw that back in there. Yeah, so that you can you even fathom what it must have been like back then to live in a city? Why do you think the Black Plague got so bad? Yeah, no, me and Cody on the same wavelength. We both thought about the Black Plague. But yeah, that's how they used to do it, was the chamber pot, and that was one of the major causes for the bubonic plague. It was the unhygienic, horrible conditions that everybody lived in, and it like people were infested with rats. Nobility were not. Nobility had maids and stuff. They had ways of cleaning up the chamber pots. So they didn't have a problem. It was all the poorer folk that had to live with the rats and the fleas and whatnot, and that was the reason for the bubonic plague spreading so bad. Plus, hygiene was, bathing was not a thing. The plague doctor. And bathing was also a big problem. Bathing was a massive issue. People didn't bathe. So it became a massive problem for people who didn't take baths regularly. And they ended up, you know, getting really, really sick from it all. But at that same exact time, while the bubonic plague was like completely destroying Europe, North Europe and middle of Europe, I believe. Where was it? There was a country that was mostly Jewish, of Jewish heritage. So what the Jewish people had they had a tradition back then of bathing regularly on every week for their religion at the time. And those people did not get sick. Not England. No, England got freaking messed up. No. I think it was more of the southern section of Europe, maybe near Turkey or something like that. More out southeast, I believe. I can't remember exactly which country it was. I just remember that at that time, that country didn't get touched by the bubonic plague. even though it spread like wildfire among the rest of the European countries, they didn't get touched. In fact, there was so few cases on it, some of those people thought that they were lying about the disease, that there really was no disease, and you know that it wasn't so bad in the rest of Europe. That's how important bathing is. Whoops, apparently this is non-destructible. Still. Yeah, that's wild. Just little minor changes can completely change the biggest of things. I should have parked it. All right, listen, let's see if Mr. Crazy Gunman Man is gonna take my stuff. It happened again in London 1666. What plague was that? Was that the Red Death? That was during... Wasn't that during Edgar Allan Poe's time? Black Death. Wait, oh yeah, didn't the... Yeah, the bubonic plague made a resurgence, right? Hold on, we need to get this closer. It's very finicky. Hello. Oh, I'm Mr. Frog. Look at that. I know I can get that. I have one of those right here, dude. What? What? Military meal. Oh, there it is. Hadoy. I don't know why I felt like this would highlight, but it didn't. Unique, common. I don't think I have any of the other. Heist mask? Why do you have one of these? So much sickness could have been prevented just from little things, you know? Little things could have easily prevented a lot of that pain and suffering, but nobody understanding what a germ was back then. Now, it looks like I got nothing else for this guy. Which is a shame. But the collectors are so tough to get anything for. Because they're constantly changing every week, so half the time I'm spent trying to figure out, hey, is this item what you want? Oh, by the way, I forgot. I put an item in here to see if it would stay. Nah. I guess not, chat. So you can't put items in here unless there's something I'm missing. So whatever items I take out of the house are permanently gone. I don't, unless I go out here and store. No, I don't want to store. No, I don't want to do that. I just wanted to see if I could, I don't know, put it in the house. Select item. Oh, that's the garage. Gotcha. I would love to just be able to put some of these skulls in my home. Yeah, there's antibiotics. But humans aren't careful enough with that. You guys, humanity's on a good track to basically absolutely killing itself. Through the power of antibiotics being overused and abused. They don't want to make new antibiotics because there's no money in that. The pharmaceutical companies know there's no money in that. Dude, nice. Hey, aren't you the locksmith? Damn. Bro's got some real power in them squats. Yeah, there's so many antibacterial or antibiotic resistant diseases now. I don't want to like make people germophobic, but when you're ever out and about, wash your hands when you get home. Always wash your hands. That's the only good way of preventing that sort of thing. There's also so many diseases getting resistant to germ-killing hand sanitizer. They're getting resistant to hand sanitizer now. So it's becoming, the more lazy people get by just using hand sanitizer, the worse things are going to get, and the worse that you're going to get sick, because they're antibiotic resistant. So not only will you get it because the hand sanitizer doesn't work no more, but once you get it, you're done. You're dead. Or maybe you will survive, but it will be hell because the doctors won't be able to do anything for you. This is not a big problem yet, but it is becoming one, and nobody wants to really talk about it. Especially the medical field doesn't want to really talk about it all that much. Because, like I said, there's no money to be made to be in antibiotics. There's money to be made in medication where that you have to take it for the rest of your life. That's where the money is at, and that's where their concerns are. So I must reiterate, Chad, if you're out and about, if you're with friends, don't use hand sanitizer. Use soap and water. It worked for the last several hundred years, and it will continue to work. Because there is no such thing as a soap-resistant germ. It's just not how that works. There's a lava lamp in there. I want that lava lamp. I really like lava lamps, but they don't last. They don't barely last over a year.
Yep.
That's why you never see antique lava lamps, chat. Because they die so quickly.
Yep.
The material that gets inside that they use for those just kind of gets old and stops bubbling so much and just becomes a mass. Also, Lavos! Dangerous diamonds. Polio was really bad in the 50s. Polio is still around, if I remember rightly, too. I think I watched a video about it a few months, like 4 or 5 months ago, about how polio, it's still a problem in some of the third world countries, and it can actually be really, I think they want one of these. It can be really bad. What? Oh, it's a skull. I'm just gonna clean it. There we go. Ooh, skull. Skull for me. My skull now. Oh, I gotta unlock that. It's been a while since I've had to unlock this. Where do you think you're going, bud? Valentine Day. They recently had an outbreak at Disneyland like a year or two back. Excuse me? A polio outbreak over there? Crazy. Wow. Also, I saw the ball rolling away. I didn't miss that. Lava lamp in perfect condition. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, we'll throw that in there. It still is today. It happened in ancient cultures. Also, IRC, the last person in an iron lung in the US died last year too. Wow, crazy. Wasn't the iron lung a thing back in the 30s, 20s, and 30s? Please, thank you. Why are you chewing on me? What did I ever do to you? Dinner. Yep, and one of those people who are alive until recently.
Seek fluid.
Ugh, I'm stretching. Yeah. Was a fairly accomplished lawyer too at that. Huh. I did not know that. I never thought about that sort of thing. I always thought about stuff like the last humans that were alive to see World War I and stuff. I don't believe there's too many left that had seen World War I, right? I think at this point, I believe the last one died. Maybe? Because you gotta be 110 years old by now to have been in World War I. Because you had to have been born in the 1900 to 1910 to be able to be scripted to the war, which was on 1910, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. There's like, I was thinking that was just no way. You know, I'm gonna buy that one. I'm gonna go back, buy this one, and then I'm gonna take what I can in the truck and just sell what I got, and then come back later. 1914. That's the year of the war, or the year you had to be born. Don't worry about me. I'm just backing up the truck prematurely for no reason. It's not like you guys are gonna lose against me or anything like that. Definitely not. I see an android arm in there already.
Come on.
Okay.
Nah, bruh. I was gonna say, there's no way you guys are giving up that early. Leggy! Year the conflict started. So, to be conscripted into the war, you had to at least be, I think, you can't, 15? Because they accepted teenagers back then. It didn't matter if you were 18, they accepted you if you were 15. So you'd have to have been born in 1899 to be accepted and conscripted into the war at the very least. Hello, let's not have... Shut. I'm going to hurt whoever put this thing together. That's another one of those stupid clean... Is that somebody who put that together? Or is it possibly because YouTube's trying to force feed this crap down my throat? If you're trying to force feed that crap down my throat, YouTube, we're gonna have probs. Cool helmet. They accepted some Boer War veterans, as I'm aware of. Boer War? What's the Boer War? Also, Valentine's Day box. Love post. Oh, so many love letters to me. I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I love me too. So I would be sending love letters to myself as well if I was you. I know that made no sense. It wasn't uncommon for people to just lie about their age too. And yeah, they just accepted it back then. At that time, they just didn't care. Yeah, he says he's 18. Fuck it. If he wants to go off and die in the war, who cares? Love Shack, baby. Love Shack, baby. We can get together. Robo Gang Johnny. We'll grab this one too. I don't want to try overloading it too much because I know we'll be here all day if I try to do that. Ah, what the hell? What'd I lose? The jacket and the barrel. I'm just gonna grab the jacket. Screw it. The rest can wait. But yeah, re the age thing. The potential recruit would write 18 on a piece of paper and put it at the bottom of their shoe so they could say, I am over 18. I feel like you are yanking my chain on that one. Conflict between British forces and Dutch Boer forces in 1899 to 1902. I didn't know about that one. That one's coming as a surprise to me. There's a lot of wars that a lot of people don't talk about. I've come to realize there's a lot of conflicts and a lot of little, not even wars, just conflicts, little battles and whatnot that a lot of these countries don't talk about. It's always like World War I, World War II, Vietnam War. Mostly just the stuff the American people are in. Anything outside of that, what? Oh, bro, who cares? America wasn't involved in that. Who gives a damn? I went the wrong way. It is, among other things, one of the earliest uses of the term concentration camp. Oh, goody. Goody. We love camps. All right, I'm gonna sell that. Wait, where's my skull? Don't tell me the first item I sold was a skull. One of the first items I sold was a skull. And I paid attention just enough to realize something was wrong. Well, it's okay. It's not like I can, you know, decorate my place anyway. Or anything like that, thanks to some funny shenanigans of the game. This one I need to keep. Okay, sell that. We're at 19. Sell that. We have this one we could give to possibly the collector and this one. All right, where is the collector around here? They're over... Dang. Okay, so we gotta go full turnaround. I'm vaguely remembering a skirmish. I can't remember what it was about, though. Something to do with Turkey. I can't remember what it was about, though. I remember there was some kind of high-end individual that was involved in it. Tree does not break. You know, I never beat Chrono Trigger. I don't think my buddies had it for long. They actually did have the game, but it was not for long. Of course you don't want this. I should hurt you. All right. Crimean War? Was that the Crimean War? Russo-Turkish War? It's so vague, I can't... Hold up. That is, what do they call that? Euclidean geometry? Chat, I think... Hey, are we playing, observation duty again? I think I spotted an anomaly. Definitely know that would be the first thing that pops up in my mind. I was talking about the Russians and the Turks fighting. I don't remember if it was the Turks. I can't remember who was involved in that, but it was like a really major character that was from the Turkish that got involved. I see anomaly! What were we gonna do? Oh, chat, here it is! The pawn shop is level 30. Oh my god. That's for the east end. What about the west end? Observation duty is my job. I was really bad at observation duty. Maybe because I was talking to chat. Maybe I was part of the problem. But I know that I was having a hell of a time trying to observe everything, all the discrepancies. 4 o'clock. And now we're in west. What do we got? Yeah. Oh no. We can buy the pawn shop at level 20. We're like a handful of points away. We don't have enough in our inventory to do it. Shoot, if we can go back and grab what's left, we might be able to do it. I have to stop and get gas first. No. Gotta go this way. Oh, it's just a vague ticklish of the memory that I remembered watching a video about this high-end politician individual who ended up getting absolutely screwed up during the Turkish War, and I can't remember anything more than that. And I'm sorry, chat. I know it's very bad of me. I mean, it led to nowhere, but it annoys me that I remembered anything at all about it. Oh, right. Who here remembers what was it? Was it a Dutchman? Netherlandsman? Who was feared by the German soldiers? He was the world's best sniper during World War II. So much so that nobody wanted to even go into the area that he was stationed at because he would just murder people. And he would eat snow so he wouldn't have to move from the spot that he was sitting at. Simo Haya. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the dude. Finnish. He was Finnish. Right. I knew he was kind of like the northern type of European. I just couldn't remember exactly what type. The Finnish sniper, known as the deadliest MRFer to ever live. And yeah, the Germans feared him. They were terrified of that guy. He was known as the White Death because he would hide in the snow. He would cover himself in snow and eat snow to keep himself hydrated and whatnot. The Soviets were the only ones. In fact, the Finnish were kind of allied with the Germans at the time. But oh no, you're right. It was the Soviets. You're right. Not the Germans, the Soviets. Though that was a very, very shaky alliance between America, the Allies, and the German or the Russians. Very, very shaky. You know what? I might want to put this on last. All right, we'll grab you. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. There's a lot of crap still back here. There's a goddamn bottle of cleaner. And I forgot about that. Monitoring camera. Can I get that for my one game? My other game? Ooh, a medallion. I want to get that for Voices of the Void. I got somebody into that game. And I was showing them the ropes yesterday on how to play the game. Very funny. There was some very good moments during the gameplay yesterday. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, but you know, we're gonna attempt it anyway. It might go crazy. All right, I think this is enough. The bed can wait, and the other thing can wait. It's fine. We just need to get to level 20 so we can buy that other property. In fact, there is some speculation that the later sniper Vasily Zutsev was a fiction to try and capture Simo's thunder. So you're thinking the Russians made up this guy? But did he not use scope, but only use battle sights? Yeah, right? I think that's what happened too, right? He never used his sights. He always didn't use a scope. He always used iron sights. Also, wasn't he afraid that the glint of the glass would be caught, like would catch their attention during the war, and so instead of using that, he actually just freaking used the iron sights and was still able to snipe soldiers from a distance. What was his confirmed kill count? It was something crazy. It was like something like 400, 500 people shot that he got. And it wasn't even, you know, overall, it's not a lot of kills. I mean, it is, but it isn't during war. But it was just the fear. Dude, the man's legend was so powerful, it scared the crap out of the Soviets whenever you mentioned his name. Oh, come on, bro. I will, god damn it, sell. Bro, come on. No. I want it now. It's my money and I want it now. 505 confirmed kills, about 200 with a submachine gun. That's even crazier that he got found out and would use a submachine gun. Oh! I hate it here. I gotta take the... What was the one? One was electronic, where you are electronic. They're both electronic. Even though there's no such thing as electronics in the one that there's no such thing as electronics in those old box cameras. It's all man-powered. You physically had to open and shut the shutter of the camera. You had to go flick, flick, and flick it really, really, really fast. Or you could do even overexposure if you wanted to. If you wanted to put more exposure into the shot, you would hold it for a little bit longer. Okay, bro. I have electronics. Did I go to the wrong place? No, I'm in the right place. Listen, you better take these. Thank you. I think he was armed with a Somai KP-31 and a Finnish Mosin. Damn, bro. Guy's a living legend. That's when you know that you're in over your head. Facing a guy like that. I can't believe I didn't make it, chat. I cannot. I'm so upset. I wanted to buy it tonight. I'm gonna have to go one more day. One more day. I would get the other items. Listen, we have $54,000. Cool. Yes. All right, bro. We have $54,000 right now. we should be able to buy the property and make money off of it immediately, because we'll probably have some backup money. Store. He is a store. I can't, like, it almost sounds like comically like a superhero or something like that, doesn't it? It sounds like something you would hear in the old, in a comic book, or bam, in a, an old war story, you know? Something Grandpa came up with to entertain the kids and go way over the board. But it's all true. Bro, you gotta admit, that must have been terrifying. If you were a Soviet soldier and you knew you were in Finnish territory and you knew that that guy existed, the stories that they probably told each other, man, especially since, well, think of it this way too. Think about it this way, chat. During World War II, there was no such thing as silencers, really. Nothing specifically that great when it came to a silencer. So, he had an iron-sighted weapon with absolutely no way of scoping in. And he had no way of silencing himself so that, you know, his shots would not be found out. So you would only be able to take a few shots and then have to move constantly. I mean, most snipers you do. But with that kind of thing, yeah, you're gonna have to shoot two or three times, kill a couple guys, and then start moving or hide so they can't find you. That's kind of the crazy level we're talking here. We're out of items in here, except for 2. Mind you, he was usually fighting on a battlefield, so it's not like he was only gunfire in the area. Yeah, exactly. So he was behind lines. Well, not behind lines. He was on the front line, so meaning there was a lot of explosions, war, bullets flying around, and yeah, he was still murdering, literally. There's a level 5 coming up. We could use the level 3 to mitigate some stuff for our main business here. Was so many stories like this, yet what do we learn in school about history? Barely anything. Like this is we are expected to keep this knowledge for daily purposes. Oh, are you talking about the American school system? Yeah, no, that's it. It's all bullcrap. Yeah, the American school system, when it comes to anything, especially the education system, it's so completely, absolutely destroyed. And it's only gotten completely worse over the years. Also, there's a toy. There's like a 1950s robot back there that I really want. Yaha. Hi, Cracked. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Wasn't there a comedian that made fun of that? Where they're like, the only thing I ever learned about in school was the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. 200. God, I hate her outfit. I'm the one that picked it. I absolutely hate it. Here's another one of those bowls, but the guy wasn't taking them. All right, this is going into the business. Back over at base, because right now we have nothing over there, so I'll supplement what we got. I still don't know what that color means. Is that because is that what they won't take? Look at that toy robot. I'm telling you, this robot, it's worth probably 80 to 100 bucks. Probably more than that. It's a pretty wild looking toy. Spaceman toy. Wait. Whoa. Hold on. I want to see this. To infinity and beyond. Wait. Hold on. It'd be two. It's what's another word for infinity? So it would be something like two. Unstoppable? No. Shoot. Two unstoppable and by chance further. Oh, concrete plant pot. I want to see if I can actually give that one away because it's colored. You see how it has a different color and it's no longer brown? It makes me wonder if that's the key to all this, like Jar Jar Binks. Ooh, field stove. Yeah, let's go see if the field stove is also one that we can get rid of. Oh, a goddamn gold bar. Broken. Who goddamn cares, dude? Gold is gold. This gold bar is slightly cracked and broken from age. It's still gold. Oh, there's a bunch of chat. There's a secret admirer. They left me roses. Look at these. Somebody hid these here knowing full well I was going to buy this lot. Sweethearts. Secret admirer. Oh, that reminds me of a story. So there was one time Mr. Skids back in his back when he was in high school, he kind of started he got like the hots basically. He got a crush on this one girl that was in his school, in his class. So he was too much a coward to confront her. So he wrote her a love letter and poem. And it turned out it was awful. For one, it was an awful poem. And two, when she read it, she not only did she say it was one of the creepiest things she ever read, she also said, she also said that, man, who does that? Who sends like love letters in secret to people? And he didn't put it in her locker or anything. He put it in a classroom with her name on it that he knew that she'd be at. And yeah, that didn't work out so well for him. Not only did she call it creepy, but she was on to him. She was like, "Did you write this, Mr. Skids?" He's like, No, I didn't write that. No way. Nope. Definitely not. No, I wouldn't write anything that creepy. She's like, well, it looks like your writing style. Like, he's like, no, I would never. No way. And yeah, he never wrote anything like that ever again for anyone. Basically that broke his heart. Sad times for Mr. Skids. Even the man himself. But that being said, it was kind of creepy. Even the man himself who led the charge in Call of Duty war. That's what I read that as. I'm gonna grab gas, why not? Gas. Okay. So I said I would put this in the, this area. Effing chat. Pour one out for Mr. Skids' love life. Mr. Skids is not real. He can't hurt you. Us. Mr. Skids can't hurt you. All right, what was that one that was it this one? No, it was this one. Okay, this one goes in here. The other one, this one is one that, We need to give... the gold bar! Why? That's it. There's no way. I looked ahead earlier. I'm going... Whoever made this is having a troll laugh. I'm telling you. Currently, right now, the trolling in this playlist is at maximum levels. There's one more at the end of this that it's the same one again. I gotta check Discord now. Oh, I'm so lazy though. Drum. What am I looking for? Okay. I'm never minding. Wait, 14, 15, 16s. Okay. I just remembered something. Sorry, chat. I'm supposed to be streaming in 4 days with Konaberb playing the what game was it? Yeah. Super Mario 64 multiplayer. Okay, we need to go pick up this last auction. And we need to take this one. Sonic now. Sonic? Do you hear Torg? What? Okay, this... I have to make this. Like, I don't have time for any more shenanigans. Listen, I don't have the time to play with you guys. I gotta take all this stuff and send it up to the one place. Bingies. Karen! That's Karen! We don't want Karen around here. I'm slapping big money down. Big money down. Slapping it down. Slapping down big money here. I need to buy me a store today, friend. Thank you. Okay, Cody, thank you for coming in the stream and thank you for joining us. I appreciate everything that you've done today. It definitely helps. Also, this song. Oh. All right, that one's broken. Comic book. I forgot what this was used for. I remember hearing this song quite often back in the day. I think I was for like some kind of Team 4-star. Not 4-star, Team Fortress. Gmod Tor sort of video. Punch the Karen. Destroy the Karen. Burn the Karen. What's that meme? Like kill the Karen, destroy the Karen. My truck has got a new glitch where it just won't stop rolling, and it don't stop rolling, and it don't stop rolling. Team 4 players. Oh, there's a big old chest I can slap stuff into. We gotta hurry though. We gotta hurry, chat. I want to get to that place before it closes. More chocolates. 2. Oh, that's a drill. 2. I thought it was 2 drills. But not. Ooh, a follow. Microwave real. The microwave is real and aggressive. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, friend. I hope you are having a wonderful day. How are you doing? Mamo, your truck doesn't look like it actually is on the ground. Shh, it's a funny truck. It's a funny truck. That's how we know it's funny. Because it's not touching the ground. It's magic. Antique helmet. Spear and magic helmet. Rug. Oh. These things are so hard to come by anymore. Even the ones in school the schools are like super hard to come by. I'm eating the ramen I've made and watching MalO play games at like 1 a.m. Whoa, 1 a.m. for you? You must be on that one time zone that's ahead by 2 hours of Eastern Standard Time? Wow. Very cool. I am doing good. We are just currently... Oh, these fell out. Currently, we're just working our way to having another store. I was actually about to stop playing this game because I was like, well, content is getting a little thin in this game. But then they added an update immediately after I thought those thoughts. And I said, okay, well, looks like I'm not quitting quite yet, am I? Nope, the game's dragging me back in, kicking and screaming. Mamo, you're getting a little thin. Like wafer? Wafer thin mint? Like wafer thin mint. Okay, I'm gonna put a few things into the other store once we buy it. I think there should be enough here because there's enough rare items, I believe, in here. If not, I can always sell a legendary item. Bam. Oh, Western Europe time? Are you sure? I didn't think they were only 2 hours ahead. I thought they were 3 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. I guess you're right. But, whoa, whoa. Go da stomp the tailspin. I don't know why I started sounding like that. Baloo. The cartoon. Who here remembers that cartoon? The tailspin cartoon. I missed the 90s to the 2000 cartoons. I think we can all safely say that, huh? Yes, chat! I now can buy this store because we're at level 20 now. So, can I go outside and buy it? Yes. What are you buying? 5,000, that's it? Yoink! New pawn shop unlocked, yoink! Thank you for that. Now hey dude, Hunter, I own you now. He looks, hold on. He looks so happy. Look how happy this man is. He's definitely not silently screaming inside his mind like,
Oh dear God, no. Please, no. No, I can't have another shitty boss. I can't. Listen, when I sold this place, I was really needing the money for my hooker addiction. But bro, I think I messed up this time. Big time. This guy, he's gonna lay running me ragged, isn't he?
That's his thoughts right now. He reminds me of the guy from Pawn Stars. Punsters. The Poonsters. Okay, so... we are going to... I'm going to up this because I have the money to do that so we can successfully automatically open the pawn shop and sell the items. That has a chance to successfully haggling. I think that is what we want to do. And then we're going to do that and we're going to slap that down there. Sure. Like I said, we got the money. Now I'll buy these two. I have the money. There's no need to worry. Look at all this space now, chat. Look at all this space. Bam. Who needed that payphone anyways? Nobody uses payphones anymore. I think I've told this on chat before, but I have a 19... I'll take that out. I have a 1950s payphone. Works too. This dude has took many hookers to his bed. I told ya, he has a hooker addiction. They needed the money for blackjack and hookers. Told ya. I read that guy like a book. We need to go to the electronics store. Oh, that's the other way. Hold up. Brah, 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 brah. Brah. I don't have enough momentum. Okay, this way we go. And here, we still got to get to Neva gameplay tonight. So I'm trying to make it a little bit faster. I'm hungry. Are you starving or something? Are you like a beggar on the streets? Do you need assistance? I can give you... I'll get you a cookie from the store. What are you talking about? I can't hear you. Who is this person and why are they talking? What do you want? I don't know what I want. What do you want? Total normal human being, not NPC. Absolutely crazy and scary. So now we can buy stuff up here, chat. Now we can get up here, buy all this great stuff, take it to my shop. Yes, now we can go to both shops, get lots of money for everything. We don't have to keep running back and forth between area.
Seek fluid intake.
Fluid? I'm out of fluid intake. There's another dead body. Why? I'm just so used to dead bodies in these storage units anymore. I'm not even phased. Not even phased. Hey! Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, Mario. Okay. I'll take this and I'll run it over to my shop. Wait, this is... Have I been, like... Were these always storage containers? And I just been accidentally just tossing them into the thing, and that's why I haven't seen all that stuff that I've been, like, randomly... been randomly showing up in my, my stuff. Like, I just keep going, what is this? Why is this here? How did I miss this? Oh, well. I think that's what keeps happening. Don't move the bodies. Well, they're my bodies now. I'll move them however I want, please. My body, it's my body, and I need it now. I thought you said don't move. I read that as move. I said don't. Now I see it's don't mind. Okay, these are both locked. We're gonna have to take you both. I don't think we can buy a house yet in this area, which is unfortunate, but say la vie, what can you do? Don't recognize the bodies in the locker. No, not this body is not my own body. It's your body, my body, your spirit, my body. My body is your body. Wait, no, Malo. No, you can't go down that train of thought. You know what will happen when if you do that. A spinner. Let me take this up to my home. We'll get more renown for this area by doing this. Very good. We like getting the renown here. We need all of the renown. Screw your speed limit signs. I go where I want to. And right now I want to slam into that garbage can. Up here, and then we slap everything from the truck in here. Store it all. Except for you two. I need to take you to... Where'd the other one go? Ah. We need to stop. In the name of love. Where is the unlocker person? They are just a little bit north. We'll take these guys to the unlocking place. We still got one that's, you know, back at the main area, but we'll get that later. Right now, you know what I'm concerned about? Going to the blind auction, yes. I want to go to the blind auction. Can you get that from here, buddy? You were doing power squats earlier in front of my house. I hate this new bug. What the? No, I don't know what. My truck's possessed, chat. There we go. Beware the locksmith. Beware the locksmith. I don't recognize the bodies in the locksmith. All right. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna see what goodies there are to be had. And then we're gonna probably take them over here just so we can get extra money. Don't you like money, chat? Oh, there's only one. We might not get a lot out of this, but... Or even fully get our money back, but... It's worth it. It's worth it for one thing and one thing only. Renown. We want that delicious, delicious renown. What is the end game of this game? I must ask, what is the full-on end game? Is it to buy the house? Is that the end game of this game? Is it to collect all the things? This is the reason why I've kind of like... I really like the game and its concept, but I'm starting to see that there's no carrot on a stick for the end of this game. Also, that was a pretty good haul in that box. Oh, a legendary katana. Very good. That puts us way above what we paid for this. Is there even anything in there? Oh, I can fix that one. I don't think there's anything else in that. I mean, I still got way more than what I normally would have gotten, but isn't it at a certain point? At a certain point, isn't it like all monotonous? I guess you could say that about everything when it comes to this field. Eventually, you just run out of things to do. But with a game, it's different. It's like you run out of things to entertain yourself with. Whereas something like learning antiques and reselling and whatnot, that's a forever thing. You can still learn so much. There's just so much you can learn in this field that you'll never stop learning. Something about an Avenger? Oh, I get it. Also, this is my favorite song from this series. Oh, so good. This is the best song in the entire roster, and there's a lot of good songs in this roster. Do. There's something so haunting about the way that the instruments are. Like, there's a steel drum that holds the melody of the song. And there's almost, what would you call this? A sitar, almost? In style? Corridors of Time, that's what this one's called. Would you call that? Would you call that a sitar? It's just got such a beautiful melody to it. I love it. The locksmith is done. I forgot what I have at the other store. I think I'm gonna keep, I think I'm gonna sell art here, electronics, and I'm gonna buy fashion for this area. And then back at the other store, I'm gonna make it military, sport, and equipment. Maybe yeah, that's what I'm gonna run. So I can have a specialty in every almost a specialty in every store. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Store. This is the only one I want back. Where I can't even. But I was gonna say, where's my SWAD? It's in the trash. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna store it for now. Get it later. All right. We are almost ready to change games. We're gonna take a bit of a break, and then we're gonna play Neva for a couple hours. Probably get through the chapter. And just be bewildered by its beauty. The beauty that is never. Don't stare. It's rude. It's rude. Even though MalO stare, MalO allowed to stare, but only MalO allowed to stare. Me, I'm the stalker. Uh-oh. New house? I haven't bought a new house yet. Don't have the renown for it yet. Hit and run. Very illegal. Laugh at the peasant. I am now I have $35,000. I am so rich. In the American economy, if you have $35,000 just in hand, you basically are rich at that point. There's one in Blueberry. I know that there's another house in Blueberry. I just didn't see a reason why to buy it. All right, I'm gonna buy the military one. I'm gonna sell you, and I'm gonna buy you. I know it's a waste of $1,000, but I'm gonna buy the housing or equipment, military, and household stuff. Because the equipment kind of goes with household stuff a bit. So I'll do that, even though I should probably do sports, but we'll do hobbies, toys, and sports in another store. So the hobby and toy one is somewhere else. This one is more, okay, so this store is going to be like special like equipment, household stuff, and military, very like usable items. Whereas the other store is going to be fashion, electronics, and art. Some more high-end stuff. Whereas the one after that is going to be like hobby and sports stuff. So it all makes sense. It all rhymes. Also, that emote is extremely cursed. All right. Should I buy the other house? Is there a reason for it? I guess we could buy it too. Don't really like the idea of wasting money, just more artsy-fartsy. Exactly! I don't like the idea of wasting money here. But I mean, there is a high chance it won't be that expensive. And I do kind of want to see what this house is like. Sure, for 5,000, sure. I make a lot of money, so I'm not too like heartbroken about it. We can deal. Can I put stuff in this place? Can I pleasey pleasey pleasey? It seems really bare bones without more stuff. Oh, there's an outside. I have a backyard. I want an implication to, not implication. Is that the word? No, that's not the right word. I want to be able to put stuff in here and put it in my house. Also, chat, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can perceive the issue because of the... I don't think if you can see what's going on here. Because, you know, Twitch is, like, grainy issue or whatever. You know, the bitrate issue. As well as a bitrate issue from, YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. I want to point out, are you seeing the issue with the shadows on her jacket, as well as some of the shadowing, coloring? Sometimes on the walls, you can see a bit of a graininess to it. This is an issue I have run into while also creating Blender pieces. It is a texturing issue. A lighting and texturing issue. This is usually a problem when you... Also, I see you've changed my texture. This is a problem when you don't have the correct UV mapping. Not UV mapping. The correct layering of material. So there's usually there's multiple materials. You can have the one, and then you have the texture, which is what you can have the overlay color material, and then you have a texture to make it look like it's bumpy because of the lighting. So you can see when you look at the wall, that is the bumpiness is not from the initial coloring. The initial coloring is from is the first layer. Then the second layer is what makes it have a surface area. However, when you have this issue, especially on her coat, when you have this issue, this graininess issue, that's usually a big problem with the textures not working together with the lighting, causing this problem. I still don't quite understand how to battle it. I just know that it's a problem, and if you're making things quickly, like this costume, for instance, it's gonna come up unless you specifically fight against it. I just wanted to mention that because, well, I do some stuff on the side, some 3D stuff on the side. Ah, this is my house now. All right. On that note, I think it's time to save the game. And we will pick this up another time, chat. I think maybe... I'm not sure. I feel like I'm running out of material for this game again. We'll see. But maybe if they come up with another update. We got to see some of the Valentine stuff. It wasn't that much, and it wasn't very impressed. And you can put stuff in the garage and pull it out and with F. I do know that we have a warehouse. Wait, pull it out? What do you mean? I think it does. Listen, I've put items in my house before, and they don't reappear. This is the garage. So we can't use that. This here, when you are in house, hit F. Oh, okay, okay. I gotcha. All right. Hold on. Listen, I'll do one more thing before I end this game. One more thing. I'll go grab those skulls, okay? Back from my other place, and we'll put the skulls in my house. And that will be the absolute last thing we do. Just because I want to be able to put them in my house and remember. Wiggly socks. Yay, wiggly socks. Nyam. I love it. You just jump out. Going about 100 miles per hour. That's not what I want, game. Don't do that. Fuck you, drop the damn skull into truck. Meh. How did you know the F was the correct key to doing that? I'm so happy we can go and take these to my house, put it in my house, and then we look at the house and go, yeah, that's a house. Looking forward to my house being a house. I like housing. No, I didn't read the tooltip at the bottom. I was too busy talking the chat. Meow, brop. Meow, brop. Okay, bam, bam. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Well, bam, baby. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting skulls. We're getting the skull bros out here going. Yeah. Now we can actually decorate stuff. Look, there it is, chat. There's the thing to live for. Decorating. Now we know. Now that we know, we can always win the battle. Yay! Oops. There we go. Ah! Alright, everyone. Time to turn that off. As much as I love that music, it's time for a break. Alright, everybody. I will be right back. Don't touch that
Dial.
I will be here very soon.